So coming into your body, coming into your awareness, feeling what it feels like to be you today in your body. And from here, we'll do a little bit of breathing and breath work and some mobility stuff. Um, we're gonna start with just 3 regular inhale, exhales. Deep breath in, open up, reach to the heavens, and then exhale, let it go. And again, inhale, open, stretch, lift, and exhale, coming back down, letting go. Third one, inhale, stretching up, reaching up, looking up, and then exhale, planting ourselves back down on the earth. So we'll do some deep inhale, exhale, big breaths, and then we'll do a breath hold. In the breath hold this time, we're going to do something a little different. Instead of like holding still, you're going to just micro move a little bit. So we're going to do breath hold. We'll do 10 breaths and then a big inhale, exhale everything out. Inhale again, then we'll do the breath hold. In the breath hold, you're just going to micro move. Go into your experience of being in your own body. So we'll start with the 10 big breaths, reaching your arms up, coming down. Here we go. Deep breath in, everything out. Inhale in and hold. You can engage your pelvic floor drawing in and up, but let your body micro move a little bit. So we're not shutting it down in stillness, but we're allowing this internal adjustment to come online. Feeling into that sort of internal shaping and flowing of having a body and letting it be more alive and mobile. Maybe feeling little flows moving up and flows moving down. Flows spreading, coming back together. Let it go. Exhale everything out. Take it real short. Inhale. Breath hold. In stillness this time. And exhale. Let it go. Just take a little shake. Shake it out. Free flow your body a little bit. So a lot of times people get into breath work or meditation, they start locking it down. We want to see if we can find vitality in our body as we are even in the breath hold and like connection to the feeling and sensation of having a body. Here we go. Round number 2. Big breath in. Everything out. Fill in. Breath hold with little micro movement mobility. Letting the breath hold be like you're floating on top of a wave, and then the micro movement, all the movement inside your body, being the wave. Exhale it out. Inhale, short breath hold, stillness, relax. Exhale, let it go. So we want to start to find this like aliveness and vitality in our sensation of being in our body. And as we're in those little micro, with that breath hold, with the micro movement, we're offering our body a chance to let go of some of its habitual patterning, just opening up to new movement and sensation. Last time, here we go. Good, big breath in. Everything out. Inhale in. Breath hold, floating on top of the wave of micro movement in your body. Micro tensions, micro releases, micro expression inside, maybe on your face, maybe in your body. Exhale everything out. Inhale, short breath hold. Stillness, relax. Exhale, let it go. So when we're doing breath holds, we're actually training our body it's not that we need more oxygen, it's that we need to offload CO2. So when we inhale, we're breathing in the oxygen. When we exhale, we're exhaling CO2. We're building tolerance for CO2 in that breath hold. So we're letting our tissue be like, okay, it's okay. You're still okay. So because of that, let's do one last one. 4 sets today. Here we go. Inhale in and hold. Sorry, exhale everything out. Next one, inhale in and hold. Micro movement, vitality, capacity to engage with sensation in your body. Exhale, inhale, short breath hold, relax. Let it go. From this place, let's just take a little gander, checking out our environment, looking around, seeing what it is like in your environment. Allow the light, the colors, the shapes, the forms, the shadows to come into your eyes, ideally seeing things that are far away if you can look out a window, and also things that are close up. So we're giving our eyes this movement back and forth in a very gentle way, and we're turning our head from side to side, giving our brainstem, primitive brain, the information that we are safe enough to downregulate a little bit to get easier in our body, easier in our experience. Letting it meander. So it doesn't just have to be turning from side to side, but letting that kind of meander a little bit around, like checking things out. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your tongue. Doesn't have to be the biggest movement, but what feels interesting. And then from there, let's just go down and up, looking toward the floor, looking toward the ceiling. Doesn't have to be the biggest movement, but it could be the biggest movement. And then come in, ear to shoulder, one side and then the other. You could also think of just lifting your cheekbone to the ceiling. Cheekbone lifts, cheekbone lifts. The cheekbone lift to me feels way better than thinking of ear to shoulder. And also my eyes want to go up in that diagonal. So when I do the cheekbone, if I do ear to shoulder, it's here. If I do lift the cheekbone, my eyes do something different. So just noticing what your preferences are in there. And let's take this up. We're going to do some vestibular work. And this, you can do this. So vestibular is our system of balance. It's the little bones in our inner ear that help us orient. You can do this with both feet on the floor, but if you want to challenge yourself, you're going to pick up one foot and you're going to first turn your head from side to side, taking in the space. Put your foot down if you need to. Hold on to something if you need to. We're working for balance, but you might need to hold on to something. Switch it to the other side, same thing, picking up one foot, taking in the environment, looking around, feeling your balance on your leg. Woo-wee. And then coming back to the first side, this time you're going to look up and down or down and up. When you're ready, done it 4 or 5 times, switch it to the other side. Woo! Feeling all the little micro movement adjustments for you to balance. Good. Come back to the first side and then cheek to the ceiling. Cheekbone high. Woo! Arms can do whatever you want. Like the idea is to challenge your balance, not to be perfect at it, right? So let yourself move a little bit more if you want to challenge your balance more. Switch it to the other side. Yeah, and this may be kind of jerky and like, oh, I'm trying to balance, which is that's the point. We're trying to give ourselves a challenge. All right, so we've done that with one foot on the ground with our head moving around. Now we're going to go onto one foot and let's move the leg and the arms. So stretching your capacity for balance by mobilizing your limbs as you stand on one leg. Try crossing midline, cross midline with your arms, cross midline with your leg, just getting that mobility. Take it down. You can bend and straighten your standing leg. Good. Switch it to the other side. Same thing. Arms and legs. Free, mobilizing around, seeing what you can do. Cross the midline with the arms, with the legs. Feeling how much like internal adjustment. Remember all that micro movement we were doing on the breath hold? Same, we're opening that up to help us balance that capacity to move in different ways. Good. Bring it together. So we're finding these flows of movement, letting flows of energy move through our body. We're going to do some arm stuff, just swinging our arms. Really simple. We'll start with this spiraling, looking around behind you, seeing what's back there. Standing evenly on two legs. So you're really spiraling through the middle in this version of this spiral. Letting your arms fling out. Centrifugal force. Bringing the blood to the very edges of our fingertips, capillary beds in our fingertips. Not just the blood, all the fluid in our body, getting a chance to move as we move. And then coming in, we're going to have one forward and one back. So, and I'm going to bend and straighten. Just one arm forward, one arm back, down and up. Either one, just, yeah. And then we're going to do another one, which is going to be up, bend your knees, take it down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale. We're not going for our biggest hamstring stretch. And if that's too much, you could just do this. If you feel like you're good, take it down. Let your head drop. Lift it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So in this class today, we have moved our head in all these different ways, right? And you can see or consider that as I'm moving my head around, the cerebral spinal fluid, which is bolstering my brain, the fluids in my head have to adjust. And anytime we're moving, we're requiring our fascia, the organ of form, and the fluids in our body to renegotiate this space inside, right? So we want that to happen. That's great for our vitality, great for our aliveness. We're going to bounce Just finding a bounce, shake it out, let your shoulders be really relaxed, like kind of free flow tantrum bouncing, but maybe it feels better than having a tantrum. It could be not very high, or you could actually jump, giving yourself a chance to sort of warm up all the tissue in your body. Start to waken up your kinesphere. Have a shake out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Bounce around. You can shift your hips, bouncing, getting your blood flowing, getting your heartbeat going, breathing in any way that feels good, bouncing around. Good. And let it go. Kids just like, we're going to take it down to the floor. Kids have a tendency to be very physically active, right? Until they've been trained not to move around. And like, so this is one reason if we have babies, we don't want to put them in those bucket seats beyond riding in the car or wherever you have to travel with them. But let your kids roam free, right? It's going to help their brains develop. It's going to help their bodies develop. We need movement. Movement supports our systems in how they evolve, how they grow. Crossing midline is a move that children need to be able to do in order to read, right? If they can't cross midline, it's part of a developmental pattern, they're going to really have a hard time reading, right? Let's let our knees fall from side to side. And while I'm talking about kids, this plasticity of movement, thinking, being is really helpful for adults too, right? We don't get crustified into just this is how I do it and that's it. But we have lots of options of how we respond, how we take in the moment. And also, our bodies have this chance to mobilize, move, and decrustify, right? So, tension blocks flow, and blocked fluid flow is a place that's going to get stagnant, right? We want mobility and freedom in our tissues. Doesn't mean we have to be hypermobile, but just able to move easily with some endurance, right? So that we can move for a little while. We were made to move. All right, bring it in. Take your arms and legs up to the ceiling. Shake them out, shake them out. Free up your head tail connection. So head, tail, also moving. All of this is mobility. I'm mobilizing the tissues. Lower your feet down to the floor. Take your pelvis up. Circles with your hips, circling around as big or small as feels good in your body. But what we want to make sure is that we are opening the front of our pelvis, working our back body. At some point during the day, we need to be not sitting, right? So this opening up, this little bridge is important. Change direction. Circle the other way. Breathing. Letting this massage through your shoulders. Come in. Let's roll it down for a second and take your whole body from side to side. This is just a little release, letting your body settle into the floor, dropping down, melting, massaging through the back body, head, neck, jaw, relaxing. Pouring yourself from side to side. Those are just short recuperation. We're going to press back up. You're going to inhale your knees open, exhale, close. Knees open wide, exhale, close. Knees open. I'm rolling to the outer edge of my foot and then coming back in. Open it up, bring it together. Open and close. Here's Gaylord, blocking it out. Open and close. Open and close. Open. He's like, I can see what's going on here. He wants to go up on top of my belly. All right, bring it down. Take your knees into your chest and make small circles, massaging out your lower back. And then change direction, circle the other way, lubricating up your hip sockets. Come back in. It's gonna turn around. I've got him like right at my face, checking me out. God forbid I move the cat. All right, let's come back in. You're gonna press up. You're gonna walk your shoulders closer together. If you can interlace your hands behind your butt, go for it. You're gonna inhale, heels off the floor, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Up, down, pushing the floor away, and down, and up, and down, up, down. Last one. Up and down, and release. Open your shoulders. Take it all the way down, and then happy baby pose. Wiggle around in your happy baby. Try stretching out your legs. If it's hard to grab your feet, just grab the back of your knees. Free flow the baby. Good. And then try rolling backwards and forwards. Take it into a plow. Come up. If you want to give yourself a challenge, and since I got a cat right there, you could try coming up. Roll it back. Find your plow. Bring it up. Find your balance. It's just an option. You don't have to do it. What is it? Necessity is the mother of invention. But if you want to, challenge yourself, go for it. Good. Last one. And then you're going to lower your feet down to the floor. I don't know. I just like to have him around. I could push him off, but my cats are incredibly spoiled. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Press it up. If you want to take it back, you can. Inhale, exhale. Use your breath. Go up and stay, pulsing your hips up. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take it down. Forward fold. Walk yourself a little bit side to side here. You could take a little butt walk forward in your forward fold or not in your forward fold and take it back. Letting that tissue all squish around inside your body. Good. And let's come soles of our feet together, knees out to the side, grab your ankles, take it forward, Baddha Konasana. Breathe. Good. And then coming up, feet wide, rolling across one butt cheek and then the other. Getting a little spiral. Massaging out your butt and your hips. Then we're going to take it to one side. You're going to circle your arm up, take it down, spiral toward the floor, push the floor away, open it up, paint the rainbow, take it to the other side, surrender, open one arm, the other arm, take it down. Open it up. Good. And let's take it onto all fours, coming onto your hands and knees. From here, we're going to make a big circle with your chest, circling to the floor, up and down, and change direction, other way. Good. And then come up. We'll do this thing, which I felt like really helped my knees. You're going to take it back on the angle, little hinge, curl your toes under, sit towards your hip, sit bones, and then up. Taking it back, come up, curl your toes under, and up. You could do this with your toes not curled under, or you could do both of them with your toes curled under. Good to try all of it, right? We want to see what it feels like in each one. And there are certainly benefits to both ways of doing it, with your feet curled under or not. But if you feel like one way is really working for you, you can stick with that or just keep going back and forth. Good. And let's come back to hands and knees. Curl your toes under, take your butt up to the ceiling. Walk through your feet, stretch out calf and Achilles. We're going to take your leg up as high as it can go, open it out to the side, bring it down. Lift it to the ceiling, circle it to the side and down. Up, to the side and down. Up, out, down, up, out, down. Changing legs. Up, out to the side and down. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. One more. Up, out, and down. Coming down for a second. We're going to go over the back of the hands, make little fists, monkey fists. Come down to your forearms. Take it into your downward dog, also known, I think, as dolphin, with your forearms on the floor. Breathe into it. Bend one knee, bend the other. Walk your feet back, take it into a forearm plank, pushing forward and backward in your plank. Head forward, heels back. Good. And take your pelvis down to the floor. Drop all the way into the floor. Have a couple of breaths. Oh, big breath, filling your body with air, then letting go on the exhale, melting into the floor. Bending your knees, let your legs fall from side to side. And then coming in, we're actually going to do tricep push-ups. Then we'll get into baby cobra after that. So I'm going to leave my knees on the floor. My elbows are into my sides. My hands are next to my chest, pushing up and down. I'm going to go for 10 of these. You can do them with your knees on or off the floor. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it all the way down. Relax, breathe, feel your heartbeat. Taking your hands next to your chest, you're going to do an ear to your shoulder, lift, ear to the other shoulder, and come down. So baby cobra head circle. Not going high, but circling around. 3 in one direction, and then go the other way. Arch yourself all the way up. Take it back to a child's pose. Bringing your arms out in front of you. You're going to roll so your palms are up and then palms down. Palms up, palms down. Rolling open and close with the hand on the floor. You're going to kind of push into the floor with your arms a little bit. Just a little bit of pressure pushing into the floor. And then shift your weight back towards your heels. I just have to check something really quick because I hear a kitty. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. He's probably upstairs. I thought he might be outside. Let's come into a side forearm plank. Pressing up, pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Push the floor away. Swing your legs around to the other side. Down to the other side. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Push the floor away. Swing your legs around. Back to the first side. Pulsing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Push the floor away. Swing your legs around. Take it to the other side. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down to the floor. Press. Swing. Over to the first side, last set. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Push the floor away. Swing it around to the other side. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to take it down, sit cross-legged. So if you're doing this in TV land and you're like, oh, it's a little too fast, she's moving too quickly, what's going on? Do the same class a few more times and you'll be like, oh, I got this. That's how we learn, right? We learn by repeating things, by repetition. We also learn by finding new things. So if you have the chance to repeat a class, I highly recommend it. I mean, people get very comfortable doing the same things over and over again, right? But we want to have some variety in our lives and in our movement choices. But repeating a class is going to be helpful. Circle it around to the other side. Inhale, open. And if you're doing it in TV land, like it's really up to you, right? I'm not telling you what to do, what not to do. I mean, I'm telling you, but I'm not like policing you. Good. And then come up, change legs. Non-dominant leg goes in front. And we're going to take it down and hang out there. Shift your spine gently from side to side. Let your head relax. Drop it and come up. Let's go onto our backs. Coming back onto our back on the mat. And it's the mobility, right? Like when we did those two sides, getting from one side to the other, being able to move from place to place is more important than being able to do 10 push-ups or whatever, or 10 side plank raises. Being able to move from here to there easily is key to healthy, functional movement and aging. Health span, legs up, point your toes, circle, open, lower it down. Big or small, work with a range of motion that feels good to you. And if you want to peel off the floor, you can. Two more. Good. And then legs up to the ceiling, shake it all out, let it go. Free up your spine and come down. Take a couple of big deep breaths. Relax into the floor. Sigh, let it out. Letting go. We're going to keep with the hamstring back body stuff. So legs fairly close together. You're going to press your pelvis up and you're going to go for a little march, pushing the floor away. One knee lifts and then the other. Push, push. Hamstrings, back body, pushing the floor away. Try not to let your pelvis drop. Stay up. Push the floor away. Pelvis high, 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 high. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it down into the floor. Happy baby again. Find your baby. Compare this happy baby to the previous happy baby. Wiggle around. Free flow your baby. And then let's splat ourselves all the way onto the floor. And we're going to get up and get down. So, in any way, getting up off the floor. If you can do it without your arms, then bravo. This is, if you can do it without, can you do it without one leg? Right? Is there a way? Like, let's say you couldn't put your ankle down. Try it without one leg. And then try it without the other one. What if you only could use two arms and one leg, right? So trying these different ways of getting up and getting down. Give yourself some challenge. Can I get up and down without using one of my legs? Those are the hard ones, right? No arms is relatively easy compared to no legs. If that's all way too much, use whatever you got to use. Oh, there's a door here, there's the floor. I can pull myself up. Think about babies when I can use the chair to get back down. Use whatever you've got to use. Try it in multiple different ways. The no leg thing is now my favorite thing. Thank you, Linda Ingroya. Thank you, Linda, for that idea of using skipping one limb to get up and down. All right, let's take it back down to the ground and just notice, did you avoid that exercise completely or did you lean into it? You want to start like for your health, for your fitness, for your health span, living a long time and being able to do things. It's kind of like you want to reverse engineer it. Like you want to think, when I'm 95 or 82 or whatever it is, what do I want to be able to do, right? I want to be able to walk. I want to be able to move. I want to be able to mobilize. So we want to keep that plan and do strength building stuff, do endurance based stuff, do flexibility stuff, do range of motion stuff. right? Do a vast variety of things. And people, anyone who's telling you you only need to like exercise 30 minutes 3 times a week or something like that is full of shit. You need to exercise every day, multiple times. Does that mean that it's like a HIIT workout? No. It means I went for a walk for 20 minutes. I rolled around on the floor for 20 minutes. I got up and down for 3 minutes. Like just several times during the day, do things that challenge your body because we were made to be in movement, right? Human bodies were made to plow the fields, to walk huge distances, to have to do things where we are moving, pushing, pulling, lifting. Right now we have so many things. We've got the baby carriage, you don't have to carry the baby. You got, everything, the button to push, so you don't actually have to do anything. So we're losing dexterity, strength, all that kind of stuff. Hence the need for all these exercise classes, right? Let's go opposite arm to leg. Out, touch it in, reach it out, and come down. Out, in, out, down. Out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out. Contralateral pattern, cross-body movement, really great for our nervous system. Last one. Take your knees a little further back, circles with your hip down toward the floor, stick your butt out in the back. Clearing away the cobwebs, change direction, go the other way. Take it into a child's pose. Surrender and melt. Breathe. Breathe like a bubble, getting bigger on the inhale, smaller on the exhale. If you can, you're going to interlace your hands behind your back and just lift them up toward the ceiling. And then release down, coming up, standing on your legs. We're going to do an inhale, open up, exhale, shake, bounce, free flow your body. Let it go. Tell your bones, it's time to get stronger. Inhale, open, exhale, jump, shake, bounce. Inhale, open, just shake with your hands, bounce around, free it up. Inhale, open, coming together, hands together over your heart, just having a moment to be grateful for anything. Grateful to have been moving with you today. Grateful to have a body that can move. This miracle of being born in a human body on the planet. Holy moly. The unlikelihood of that at this time. So while all this stuff is going on, coming into yourself, with some gratitude for anything. Gratitude for the air, the water, the earth, the cats. Yes, the crazy cat lady has spoken. TV land, humans. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, boost, support that which supports you.